video is for Weapons Wednesday, and we're going to start with a video that I promised one of my students that I would do a couple of weeks back. So what you'll see as we progress from today is an examination of techniques for probably kata for all of the weapons that we do through black belt, not to include Iaido. I won't be doing any sword videos. That will be private instructions that happens in the studio. So you will get everything from bow through kama. Bow, tonfa, nunchaka, sai, and then kama. And each day may be something a little bit different. Every video is going to depend on if I have questions about it in class, or something that people don't understand, or just something that gains more interest in another thing. So today's video is about using the sai and controlling the weapon. I will say this about all weapons. The main aspect of weapons training is having control of that weapon. As a highly respected individual in my circles is fond of saying, lose the weapon, you would die. So control the weapon. So with the weapon, push with the sai. Okay? We won't go over the proper drawing and all that right now. We're just talking about striking with the sai. First of all, with the sai, because of the way the weapon is designed, this is the one time that we will allow you to roll your sleeves up past your elbows. And that is a tradition that we have. I don't speak for other schools or other systems about their traditions, but typically we don't allow the sleeves up past the elbow with the sai, because they can get trapped in the sleeve. To allow you to roll the sleeves up while working with the sai. So, first thing you need to know about the sai, the grip is maintained with the palm of the hand and the back two fingers. This is a theme you should have learned when working with tonfa. If you're from our system, if you're from another system, I don't know if you work tonfa or not, but the sai does not lay across the arm this way. And it's not like this. The sai lays against the outer portion of the forearm, and you squeeze with the bottom two fingers, okay, the pinky and the ring finger. You should be able to control sai if the forefinger and the middle finger are not even touching it. So that's where the grip happens at. Okay, so this is proper gripping. Now, the basic punch with the sai, the basic strike with the sai, is a straightforward punch. You're punching with the butt of the weapon. When you do that, that grip with the bottom two fingers has to stay tight. You punch and that loosens up, or if you let the main part of the sai slip down across your palm, you're going to get a gap here. And what will happen is when you make that punch, the sai is going to pop out of your hand. It's going to be loose. So you want to punch with that grip tight. Another thing you want to do when you're working with sai is you want to try to keep your punches on a slight downward angle. That will help keep the main body of it tight against your arm. And I'm not going to go into the Japanese terminology. That's why these videos aren't for that. It's technical videos. Now, when you get ready to strike with the sai open, and by open I mean extended, it's a very simple thing to do once you have practiced it. Okay? You're going to let the weight of the sai fall. Okay? The fingers are going to come off and then around the other side. So facing this way, the fingers are going to come off and then come around the other side. Right, now, your thumb, which now has control of the sai, is going to shift to the back of it. So your thumb will be in that position. Right? Now, the weight will transfer back and forth. As you shift here, now you've got to pull the handle into the same position you had the main shaft of before, across the palm in the same manner. In other words, you're still controlling with the back two fingers. When you do that, that will allow the wrist to extend on the thumb side, and you've now got the weapon in the proper grip. As you get ready to make this strike, here's your punch. You're going to re-grip the side. You are not, I emphasize not, going to bring that weapon back and flip it this way. Or even worse, as you're changing the grip, flip it forward. This is not a flip. You're not just turning it. That is wrong. All of it happening in one motion. What you're going to do is you're going to pull the arm back. You're going to grip here. Have the grip established firmly before you start making the striking motion. In some systems, the grip will happen down low, okay, but we teach with the grip happening up high, because now the hand is going to make the back fist motion. It does not come up and then down. It goes straight. So from here, notice that the side is level, it's horizontal. Okay, from here, you're going to hand forward. Keep it down. Don't let it rise above. Strike. The wrist is pointing forward. You don't want to come to horizontal position. If you do that, you will feel this coming out of the palm and the grip of the fingers there. So, one more time. It's let the side fall, reestablish your grip, establish firm control, then the back fist motion as you strike. As you're making the strike, you want to make sure that the strike locks in place. With the side back here, it's not laid on the shoulder. Don't let it rest. Keep it tight. As you make your striking motion, snap and lock it in place. Don't bounce. You will see some systems that teach quick return, but that's not putting all of the weight of the weapon or the weight of the shoulder and the body locked in on top of it. So to complete the strike, to get maximum effect out of the strike, you not only want to keep the hand down and straight, you want to lock the weapon in place before you come back and make your return. Another thing you want to practice is when you pull to here, that side should now be facing forward. You don't want it to be over here. You certainly don't want it to be back here. Side with the wrist, weapon facing toward your target. So that when you strike, it's forward. Okay? To return from the strike into your primary grip position, you're going to roll the side backwards. The thumb will go on the inside between the hook and the main body. Let the weight of it fall back. Open the palm. Reestablish grip with the back two fingers. So that is the basic striking and return positions for side. Be aware that in this video, we only did two techniques: punch, overhand strike. There's a lot of complicated movement with side, and it's not something you can learn from watching a video. You need a hands-on instructor. What these videos are intended to be are instructional aids, so that once you have been taught, now you can go back and review and practice.